Hello, I am DeathSeeker512, and well, this is a different kind of tutorial series. This is going to be a web page tutorial series, or how to develop a website. Now, all of us already know what the internet is. I mean, obviously, we all use it all the time. You're probably watching it from this site. If you're not, then someone totally just put my video on somebody else's site. That's not cool. But no, anyways, we see how, and I'm just using YouTube as an example. There's all these cool things that we can obviously do with inside of a web browser that was not put right. Anyways, as well as say my site. I've done stuff here. I've hand coded this entire thing, as you know, and there's just a lot of cool things you can do. But a lot of you guys might be asking, well, how do you do stuff like this? I mean, it's not just a simple, I'm just going to have someone else do this for me. No, you want to know how this is happening, not, I'm going to pay someone else to do it. So, there is really only one thing you need in order to make a web page that looks like this. Maybe not function like this, but looks like this. Now I'm again using this is just an example. Now, of course, Google has a lot of functionality to it, so that was kind of a more bad example. But say like my website. So there are a couple things that you're going to be needing. A text editor. Now you can use Notepad plus, Notepad even, just regular Notepad. But I am going to be using Sublime. That works. And so this is the Sublime Text website. Now it's currently out in version 3, but if say you don't want to actually pay the money for version 3, you can download the second version, which is actually free. Here's the yeah, the downloads around this area somewhere. Yeah, should be here. And then, or if you want to pay for Sublime 3, here's the download for that. But again, I'm using the free version of it, just to help you guys, as free is good to start off with. Speaking about free, you also probably want to get a web host. Now, I recommend just for free stuff, here's your web host. It allows you to do, well, it's all right here actually. The price is free, but it gives you 1.5 gigs, a data transfer of 100 gigabytes a month, 5 add-on domains, 5 subdomains, and so on. And it also gives you PHP support, which is why I like this. However, say you don't actually want to download that and you want to like install some PHP stuff yourself. Well, if you're in Linux, you want to use LAMP, which all of this stands for is Linux, Apache, MySQL, PHP. If you're in Windows, however, like this trader is over here, you want to use WAMP or WAMP, and then MAMP if you're in Mac. See, I can do stuff that has Mac involved. Well, so you can use you can use this login and stuff. This is not going to be a 0 web host tutorial, as other people already have those, so I'm not even going to do that. Now, after you have all of those things, you also probably want an FTP thing. So what I'm going to recommend is FireZilla. Now, again, these are all things I actually use, except maybe not 0 web host, since I actually pay for my hosting. I'm not going to say where, but and then you can download FileZilla from here. And so now that you have all the tools required, in the next video I will show you how to actually start doing some HTML, which is the basics of everything. So until then, seekers, have fun. Thank you and goodbye.